Calling all sweet lovers, if you're craving something sugary, Baked by Brina right here in downtown Milton has what you're looking for. Let's head inside and see what she's baking.
Today we're going to be making a pumpkin spice cake with a cinnamon cream cheese icing.
That's right up my alley.
And it's super simple, so anybody can do it. So we're going to start with the flour in the bowl.
Okay.
And I already have measured out the leavening agent, which is going to be the baking soda and baking powder. So next we're going to add the spices, which is going to be cinnamon, ginger, and nutmeg. So we're just going to stir it together.
All right.
Next we're going to take our big bowl, and here we have the sugar and brown sugar already scaled out.
All right.
We're going to add 2 eggs. We're going to add our vanilla extract and the vegetable oil. So next step, we're just going to whisk this together for about 1 to 2 minutes until it's pretty incorporated and there's no more big chunks in it.
All right.
So we're going to take the pumpkin puree.
Ooh.
And then we're just going to mix it again for about a minute, just until it's all incorporated again. Next, we're going to sift the dry ingredients and we're going to add it in parts. So we're going to do equal parts of the dry and then we're going to add a little bit of the wet. So I'm just going to do a cup at a time. And then I just use my hand and just tap it in there.
Gotcha.
And I'm going to continue mixing this until this part of it is fully incorporated. And then we're going to switch over to a little bit of milk. All right, so now that the dry is incorporated, we're going to pour in just a little bit of milk. Just enough to keep the mixture even is what we're doing. Right, perfect. So then we're gonna go back to adding a little bit of this dry mixture. Anytime it wants you to do equal parts, I normally try to do it in stages of 3.
All right.
Perfect. And now it's time to weigh out the batter.
Great.
And if you don't have a kitchen scale at home, you can easily just use a cup measure and just do equal parts. So if you do like a 1 cup in this and then 1 cup in that, just go back and forth until the pans are even at what you feel like. Also, we are going to preheat the oven. It's already done, but we preheated it to 325. So I spray my pans with I Like Pam baking spray with flour. The cakes normally come out and release perfectly fine for me. So this should be enough to do 2 8-inch cakes at about 15.5 ounces a piece. All right, what we got? 15.5. Okay, so then I'm just gonna go back to the one that had 15.2 in it. Okay, so this next tip, I like to spin my pan and tap it. And that's going to get all the air bubbles out. And it's also going to level the batter without you taking your spatula and leaving streaks of it. I like to do separate racks, and you don't want them to be stacked right on top of each other. You want the airflow to be even in the ovens. So we're just going to space them like that, and we're going to set a timer for 10 minutes. All right, so now that the 10 minutes is over, we're just gonna pull these out. And we're just gonna swap the positions of them. And you see how nice and flat they're baking so far. Move that back over, okay. And then 10 more minutes and they should be perfect. I had one prepared. I baked it a little earlier today. If you ice it right when it's out of the oven, obviously your icing is going to fall off. I prefer to freeze my cake layers. Wrapping them in saran wrap helps retain the moisture, and also it makes the icing process a lot easier for you too.
Great.
So right here we have a cinnamon cream cheese icing that I whipped up as well. It's equal parts butter and cream cheese, and you beat that together with the paddle in the mixer, and then you add 2 pounds of powdered sugar to it. And a little bit of vanilla extract, and of course cinnamon to taste.
That looks so good.
I'm going to take the spatula and just smooth it out. And I like to push it down in the center just so it's pretty level. And again, we're just gonna put lots of icing right on the top.
Okay.
And then we're just gonna start by working it side to side. And then you're gonna keep the spatula pretty flat. I'm just gonna build up the sides now. So I like to use, it's like a flat cake icer, and I just do it to kind of help push it back up to the top. So next we're gonna take it, and you're literally just gonna start right here, and you're gonna spin it and gradually pull the spatula up.
Oh, nice.
Just gonna continue smoothing off the top, and you just wanna scrape off the excess icing between each one. And we can even continue the design if you start from the outside. We're gonna pipe some pumpkins on top. And I'll show you 2 different types of pumpkins because there's like an easier and then a little semi-advanced way. And you're just going to apply pressure and slowly pull up. Some people do that and then they just leave it as the pumpkin, but I like to go ahead and take this and just kind of wrap it around and continue doing this. And it gives the pumpkin more of a shape.
the grooves in the pumpkin, which
Yeah.
naturally go that way.
Yeah.
So that's cute.
And it makes it a nice little plump pumpkin
Yeah.
too.
Oh, it's adorable.
All right, just like that. So we're just gonna keep doing that all
Okay.
around. I like to even it out, so we're gonna do a couple down here. So we're gonna switch to the white, and it's the same tip, just a generic star tip that you
All
can
right.
get online or at the grocery store. We're gonna go ahead and pipe it, and you just kind of keep it that shape. You just pipe it and gradually bring your tip up. And then you take your tinted icing that's brown, and we're just going to pipe little stems coming up off of them.
Oh, fun.
The key for these is you want to let go, like you want to stop the pressure and then let go. That way you don't have a little tail coming up
Okay.
off the top. So you
Oh
can
my
do
gosh.
that. And do the last little one there.
Okay.
And then we'll just write Hello Fall on it.
I
Because
love
why
it.
not? Yeah. We offer a whole variety of sweet treats, everyday sweets and custom treats. So we like to do like mini cupcakes, cake pops, royal icing, decorated cookies, really anything that you're wanting for your party. We've also done like chocolate covered pretzel rods, chocolate covered Rice Krispie treats, anything and everything we try to accommodate. Our social media is Baked by Brina on Facebook and Baked by Brina with underscores between it on Instagram. And we're located at 54 South Front Street, Milton.
Terrific. Thank you so much, Brina. This has been so much fun. And hello, fall.
Hello, fall. Yes, it is that time of the year. Now, shall we cut it?
Yes.